All right, to get another video here on Mr. Pepper, who is out, has graduated from the ISO room to the upstairs area. And so you can see him now moving around a little bit more. As I said in my write-up, very, very leg windy, rubbing against you all the time. It's lovely, very affectionate and friendly. But anybody not steady on their feet, anybody slow moving through front doors, this guy would not be suited. Right now, not so keen on other cats. I haven't physically integrated him yet, so I'm still basing that on just viewing other cats and how he's gotten a little bit stressy around them. And here he is not really noticing that there's another cat right on the other side of the screen there. Did I say in my previous video about sharp tacks and blue points? Anyway, so right now I have him marked as only cat. You know, I may change that, but I'm just, I don't want to see him in a situation where he's kind of stressy by other cats. So again, we have to get to know him a little bit more. One thing I do know is it's going to be a little tough to make him diet. Now, he's 17 pounds. He's a big cat. So really, he probably needs to lose, you know, 1.5 pounds. I mean, he doesn't need to lose a whole ton of weight. But he's a pig. So food is going to be an issue with him. And by a pig, there's a couple things I mean. One, he eats anything. Well, that's great, but if you're going to feed him grocery store food, he's going to just get fatter and fatter. So he needs a high-quality, low-calorie kibble. He's eating both wet and dry. The second thing is he is a food stealer. So I can't tell you about human food because I don't have any left out here, but I can tell you that I will not walk away and leave him up here by himself. And I'm showing you exactly why not, because these bags of food here that are waiting to be picked up this weekend by Foster's will be chewed open. I can tell you that from experience. So you are going to have to watch that a little bit. So a bigger cat, really, at 17 pounds, just got to lose a little bit of weight, but he is got a really healthy appetite, so you are going to need to portion control him. You can use treat balls. There's some really good tricks for making, you know, making them kind of hunt or work for their food, especially when you have a cat that's kind of anxious for food. And that's the only negative I'm seeing. You know, he's out quickly and easily exploring. So he's a very curious cat, a very outgoing cat. You can tell he's never seen a water fountain before, so he's checking that out pretty cautiously. I think he's going to settle pretty quickly. He's going to startle fairly easily initially as he checks everything out in your home. So I still remain that, you know, a super busy, chaotic home would be tough on him. And you can see I just moved that bucket just a little bit like this with my foot. And look at, here I'm doing it again. And see how wary he is? Okay, I'm moving a bucket very, very slowly. So, you know, he's just got some of the jumpies, and you're just going to have to keep that in mind. That having been said, so the trick to find the right home will be a home that can give him tons of attention, because this is a pretty needy cat as far as wanting a lot of attention. He's not showing super needy right this second because he's busy exploring, first time out of the cage, but he is a pretty needy cat. As far as wanting to be with his people, around them, next to them, near them, following them around, knowing what you're doing, etc. Okay, so here we've got some nose to nose. Earlier we had quite a bit of hissing. And that wasn't too bad. So again, you know, we always start out with what we think is a sure bet, and then we'll kind of see. I certainly would not place him with another male, possibly with another female. I just need some time. I need some time to integrate him and see how he does. That's probably not going to be until next week. Today, May 3rd, so sometime like May 8th, 9th. I may be able to integrate him with some female cats and have a better feel.